Hello there, this is Sherri Simpson. I am a transformational life coach. I do Akashic Record Readings and past life consultations and card readings. So today I want to talk about the card that we pulled. We've actually pulled this one before. So when I'm pulling cards, I don't set the ones aside that we've already seen because the universe knows what we need. So I believe that if the same card gets pulled again and again, then we haven't actually gotten that wisdom or actually acted on it in a way that will serve us, so it just keeps coming up and sort of reiterating itself. So first I want to talk about some of the energies today. The people I have been interacting with have been feeling unsettled, a little bit unclear, not necessarily trusting yourself, and I want you to know that other people are feeling the same thing. If that's you, I have been feeling the same thing as well. And I sense that part of it is the shift after the new moon about new beginnings, because new beginnings means that we want to change something. And when you want to change something, it means that you need to move your comfort zone from where it is to somewhere else. Because if there's something that needs to change, it means that you want to create something or manifest something, or you desire some new experience. That means the new experience is outside of your comfort zone, and you have to actually get uncomfortable in order to move your comfort zone to somewhere else. So one of the things that I share with my Akashic Record clients is that we have a comfort zone, and your comfort zone is measured as a number on a scale, and your comfort zone is actually based on your past life karma. So if you had past lives that were very scheduled, they were very all about not making any choices and doing the same things over and over again, then your comfort zone that you brought into this lifetime is tiny because you don't make that many choices. You don't create many consequences because you do the same things over and over and over again. And if that's the case, you likely landed in a family in this lifetime where you have very scheduled holidays. You do the same thing for birthdays. You probably have or had a 9-to-5 job where you're doing the same things and making the same decisions. You're likely very structured and rigid about what day you clean or do the laundry, or where you do your grocery shopping and what you purchase, and things like that are very, very routine. That means that your comfort zone is tiny. If you do have a tiny comfort zone, it can be extremely scary to leave it because you don't making the comfort zone circle here, because you don't make that many choices outside of your normal. So what happens with people who have a tiny comfort zone is that you need to really decide and get behind your decision in order to leave your comfort zone, because you're not used to making different decisions and having different circumstances and experiences. So what it means for you is that it usually takes a very big carrot for you to get outside of your comfort zone, but it also takes a long, drawn out planning and decision making process, because you really want to schedule and get into alignment with what it is that you want to create in order to leave your comfort zone. The cool thing about people who have a small comfort zone is that once you leave your comfort zone, because you've planned and because you've scheduled and because you've prepared, it takes longer for you to get out of your comfort zone and make the decision, but you usually have more stick-to-itiveness. So you actually can stick to a diet, a lifestyle change, a new job, or something like that much easier because you've planned it and you've decided, and you shift your comfort zone to where you are. People who have a really big comfort zone, it's more challenging for them to actually decide because they're doing so many different choices and a variety of things. They don't have schedules. They're doing things consistently inconsistent in order to survive. That's just the way they are. They don't do things scheduled. They don't do things planned. They don't do things organized. They sort of jump in and out of their big comfort zone all the time. So for them, it's really easy to decide to make change because they do new things all the time, but it's very challenging for them to stick to new change because they're used to doing so many things that what they're doing they don't realize is inside or outside of their comfort zone because they're so used to doing everything. So that means that if you have a really big comfort zone, it can be more challenging for you to actually move your comfort zone to that new place and actually maintain a new decision or a new level or a new frequency or vibration. So neither one is good or bad. It just depends on your past life karma and what you brought into this lifetime. And it's very interesting because when we're changing our comfort zones, it might take you like a year of changes, small changes over and over again, to do something like to do something like double your income. So say your income was at $50,000 a year and you really wanted to make that $100,000 mark. It may take you a year to shift your comfort zone because there are so many little tiny choices that need to be made and maintained over that time frame. It's not like that for everyone. For someone who has a tiny comfort zone, they could be planning and scheduling and planning and scheduling and planning and scheduling, and then they could do just a few things and it looks like their comfort zone actually got moved very quickly, and it looks like they doubled their income in 3 months. Well, they actually probably had 6 or 9 months of planning and organizing in order to get to the point where they were going to be able to accomplish that. So it's just different depending on who you are. So if you are feeling kind of unsettled or not trusting yourself or unsure, or you're feeling uncomfortable, it's likely that the new moon has instilled some kind of energy in you. And because of the planets actually being direct now, we're actually deciding to move forward and make changes. So when that's the case, we're deciding to be uncomfortable because we need to leave our comfort zone in order to get new things, in order to create new experiences. So if you're ready to tap into the energy of asserting yourself in a new way, then we'll call in the mudra. So this mudra number 22 is about assertion. So this is about activating the fire within you. It's about energizing yourself. It's about building your vitality so you have enough energy to act on the things that you desire. This helps to strengthen your digestion, your assimilation, and your elimination. It helps to regulate your body weight. It helps to reduce sluggishness. I'm just reading what's on the back of the card here. It reduces sluggishness and exhaustion. It activates your solar center, which is like your fiery energy center, your personal power area, in order to increase your vitality. So when you are feeling more energized and more bubbly and you have more vitality, then you have more energy in order to act. So this is a fire card, which means it stimulates the fire. So it's like putting a little fire underneath your butt. So what you do is you're going to take the tips of your thumbs and your index finger and your ring finger. So you're going to take the other 2 fingers and allow them to be out straight. So we're in this position. Your hands are going to come down, face up on your lap. You're allowing your shoulders to come down and you're allowing your spine to lengthen. And what happens in this position is you really want to think about activating the energy and vitality within you. So you could focus on the affirmation that comes with this, and that is, my inner fire is vibrant and alive. So that is holding your thumb and index finger and your ring finger together and straightening out the other 2 fingers. You may notice that if you press your fingers down really tightly, then it doesn't create the same essence because energy has to flow. So this can actually restrict energy to flow because we're gripping so much. So you want to lightly touch your thumbs to your fingers and allow your other fingers to be straight if they can. It's okay if they're bent a little bit. Not everyone has the same dexterity in their fingers, but allow the pressure to be really light and to be as close to the tips of your fingers as you can. And then allow yourself to be calm and sit in a place of asserting yourself, allowing your energy and the fire within you to be vibrant and alive. So let me know if you have any comments or questions. Let me know if you'd ever like an Akashic Record reading. I'm offering the past life consultations for $44 until the 14th of September, so you have a few days to book one of those if you're interested. After that, the price will go up to $80. I usually do a video either pre-recorded for you or a video where we're actually interacting together. They usually take about 45 minutes to do, and usually I can call in up to 4 items or 4 experiences. So 2 of them are often ancestry and 2 of them are often past lives, but it just depends on what comes up and what you actually have set as your intention. So I pull using a separate intention for each of the 4, something that you're interested in learning or experiencing or knowing that you had in your past. So I can do those for you. Learning who you are at soul level can be a really interesting dynamic. It can actually help you to assert yourself because you know who you are at a really deep and intimate level. And then if you're choosing, you can act that way in your current life, and then you feel really in alignment with who you are because the actions that you're taking are in alignment with you rather than in alignment with what society has actually said that you need to be. So it's a very interesting thing, I believe, in order to help serve you. So let me know if you have any comments or questions, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Namaste.